So 2013 was the very first time when I was, started working with Linux-based operating systems, and that was a time when my family, gave me my new very first smartphone. It was an Android-based operating system. So when I had my when I got my first machine, it was a Windows-based Windows XP operating system-based machine. And over there, I started doing when Windows 7 was introduced. I like, hey, let's not why not try to install Windows 7. So I started installing, and then Windows 8 was there was a time. So I also got, quite close with virtual machines. I came across that there's such an amazing thing that you can run an entirely different operating system in your machine. Then I think I did install one Ubuntu operating system because out of curiosity I just find, but I couldn't even able to understand it fully. So when I got my first Android phone, I started doing things like, I got into this place of customizing because I got, highly motivated and influenced, you can say, with Iron Man movie, and particularly the Jarvis part where the Jarvis is there and you can, have those sort of things. And I started doing, so I was like why not like try to customize my Android phone like Jarvis and doing things that makes it more cool. Okay, so I started doing changing bootloaders, changing voices, notification sounds, and I came across that there are certain tags to, so every file is been associated in Linux based operating system is like XWR, like execute, read and write. I think there was one more flag, I don't remember exactly. So there was these 3 to 4 flags were there. I was, starting tweaking them. Then I started, introducing new files, deleting certain files from the operating system itself. And that's how I got, quite comfortable with Linux based operating system. I started doing a lot of things. And then even in my school days, I got introduced to OpenSUSE. That's the operating system that they started using. They introduced, the school introduced those Unix based operating systems. It never stopped. So that's how I learned all these years. That's how I, explored things. I've learned technology just because of that one movie, Iron Man. I opted a computer science degree, and today here I am making a YouTube video or making a video. See, all I'm here is how I learn in a way that you could also learn quite quickly, because I just go search and explore about the thing, not getting into too much of the depth, but knowing pretty much everything around that, what it is gonna do with the system which I'm gonna, tweak with. So that's how I learn Linux. That's how I've done things. That's how I've learned commands. I've been like quite comfortable with Linux. I've done my summer. Oh, this is summer training time when I went to this college, NIT Allahabad, and there we have done like for the first week it was just completely Linux, and there was so many things that which we did in such a quite high pace, and it was an experience. It's a worthy experience, and we've done so many things. We did so many things, yeah. So I've learned, uh, have been around doing things with my own hands, and that's how I learned. So we're gonna do stuff quickly, gonna learn everything, not gonna spend too much of time. We're gonna learn pretty much everything about Linux, how it works, how the commands work, how the file system works, so that you can have a pretty much being able to picturize that what is going on inside the hood. So that's how my approach is going to be in this entire series, and hopefully we're going to create some miniature projects around each and every, after every few commands, after every few things that which we have, done. And that's a really good approach to learning and understanding, I think so. So this is gonna be a not so long series, but would be sufficient for you to get really comfortable with Linux based operating systems, and you're not gonna be regretted. So let me stop the video right here, and I'm not gonna editing it.